Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai Fundo no Shinpan on episode 11, or you can call it the 7 Deadly Sins Dragon's Judgment on episode 11. Now, when it comes to this episode right here, I guess it did alright, but in terms of like HQ high quality art and animation, not even freaking good. Now, call me crazy middle knockers, I'm nitpicky about it, but any of you guys been keeping up with the Nanatsu no Taizai seasons, you'll understand that last season's anime by Studio Dean was just, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to say it? Atrocious. And now, even though they managed to make some pickups of like improvement here and there, not even, call me crazy middle knockers for saying that, but what else do you want me to say, huh? So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that after the opening, the Demon King is actually occupying Meliodas' body, you know. Now that must be intense, but whoever absorbs all of the Demon King's 10 commandments is also the one who's going to be suited to like have the Demon King take over the body. And because Meliodas absorbed all the commandments, the Demon King took over his body, and then he ends up talking to Elizabeth and says, "I'll break the curse on you. After I kill you in a horrendous way, and after he sees your dead body, I wonder how he will react or something, you know? It's going to be hilarious and amusing to see it happen." And we have to it that Merlin puts a lot of people into the perfect cube format defensive position, and it becomes like pretty scary about the Demon King, you know? Even when King and Deanne and Mal and everyone else tries to make the attack against the Demon King, they all did, nothing was actually good against him at all. And we have to it that Hawktail ends up taunting and provoking the Demon King, saying, "Hey, why don't you freaking leave Elizabeth alone, huh? Think you're so tough? If you're gonna get to her, you gotta get through me, you know?" And Elizabeth was like telling Hawk, "Hey, don't provoke him, man. You're only gonna ask to die." But unfortunately, the Demon King, annoyed with Hawk's mouth whatsoever, ends up attacking him, and we have to it that like before he could do any damage to Hawk, Bond comes in and says, "Hey, why don't you step aside, huh?" And we have to it that Meliodas tells, "Hey, Captain, are you there? Let's kick this guy out of your body and get to it, you know?" And he asks everyone else to keep an eye on Master or Hawk, you know, because he's already busted up. And we have to it that the Demon King's like, "Really? You against me? You're gonna tell me you're gonna kick my butt out of my own son's body? I wish you the best of luck, because that's not going to happen." And we have to that the Demon King ends up summoning a powerful natural disaster that seems to be very deadly. That Gother mentions that Bond may not survive this, even since he doesn't have his immortality whatsoever. Since Bond told King and everyone else that he doesn't have his immortality no more, you know. And we have to it that the Demon King is actually shocked to see Bond surviving this, you know. And Bond mentions like, "Hey, compared to Purgatory, this is just a cute gust of wind, man. Not too bad." So this is why a lot of people must be really shocked to see how Bond was able to like hold his own against the Demon King in this episode. If you guys remember correctly, that Bond was in the Purgatory for a lot of years. Like compared to the time that's in Purgatory, it's actually much faster and much worse. Not to mention the environment must be very destructive and deadly. Not to mention Bond's been there for years, for a long time. I mean, he had his immortality that kept him from aging or dying from old age, but he had like like I said, Bond has adapted his body in Purgatory so much, and he's been training in Purgatory so much and fighting the Demon King in Purgatory so much that he's able to actually hold his own against the Demon King in Meliodas' body. Now this might be a little like debate, might be a big debate, because you know Bond didn't stand a chance against the Demon King in the Purgatory. So what's the big difference here when it comes to the Demon King controlling Meliodas' body in Britannia, you know? Well, it's really hard for me to maybe even get the idea of it too, but it looks like to me the Demon King doesn't have the full capacity or control of Meliodas' body yet, so maybe that's the reason why. But that aside, Bond is actually holding his own against the Demon King very greatly. He even landed a couple good hits and punches on him. But We have to it that Bond is not also fighting the Demon King alone. As Meliodas returns to his original body, he clashes against his own father that's trying to occupy it, you know? And we have to it that the Demon King was trying to discourage Meliodas. Oh yeah, I want to tell you something. Elizabeth is already dead, so it's not going to be any help for you if you come back. Meliodas is not trying to fall for such like folly or verbal attack because, you know, like breaking one's spirit is really easily to be done if they don't know the truth, you know? And the Demon King was trying to break Meliodas to give up and let him have it. But unfortunately for the Demon King, with the help of Merlin and Gother, thanks to Merlin telling Gother the idea, or Gother saying, hey, everybody come with me, they enter Meliodas' mind and tells him, hey, we're right here, get, etc., you know? Encouraging him to stand up and not give up and stand against his father. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty slick episode in terms of like adaptation, I guess, but in terms of like high quality animation and choreography, man, very terrible. Call me crazy Milanakis or being me being nitpicky or ranting, you know, but what else do you want me to say? I ain't gonna lie about like how horrendous, I'm not gonna lie about how atrocious the freaking animation and art is when it came to the action scenes with Bond fighting the Demon King, man. I mean, seriously, I'm better off watching a freaking like fan made of like manga motion and music that whoever created that, you know? So yeah, anyways, might as well just keep going. I'll see you guys later. I'm off for Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.